understand a woman bring life. Y'all don't.
How do you get that life?
Go in the house and get a food on her. You don't need a man.
You still need a man.
You need a physical woman to bear a child for you.
And y'all need a physical
don't.
sperm.
Sperm.
Where does it come from?
That's for right now. Give it to
From
you.
a man. If a physical man didn't go to that hospital, it would not be there.
You don't carry kids for 9 months. We do.
I carried them my whole life. What the hell? Kids is here the whole life.
Y'all can't have a baby without sperm.
Women like you, we try to eliminate men, and that's where the issue is. You just said you don't need a man.
You don't. We want you. There's a difference. Need and want is a different thing. I don't need a man.
You don't want him. You want the potion that lives inside of you.
That's it.
Man, I don't care what y'all say, bruh. That is bitter woman energy. Ain't no way in hell you gonna sit over here and try to spin that and say you don't need a man to have a baby, but in order for you to have that baby, you need a man's sperm. See how a woman will let her emotion override logic? That's crazy when you see it in real time. And shout out the Jew from Daily Wrap Up Crew. I think he got shot recently. And I know they were starting a GoFundMe for him, and prayers to him and his family, man. I hope he's healing and getting better. And shout out the Daily Wrap Up Crew as well. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Today we're going to be discussing this video with Eboni K. Williams and that one chick that used to be in music videos. I can't think of her name at the moment, but y'all know her when y'all see her. She's on the Joe Budden podcast. Before we get into that video, I want to play another video as a precursor leading up to that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the next video.
But a lot of people look at me crazy when I say I want marriage at an early age.
That's because we live because feminism is taking over. Feminism indoctrinates women to chase a career, make money, chase education, and there'll be a man waiting for you at the end of the line. And the reality is that a lot of times it's not true.
I know a lot of older women that are still single.
Yeah.
Because it does have the career.
This is what happens, right? When you make money, you become successful. As you get older and you make more money, you become more successful, your tolerance for male stupidity goes down. You're not going to deal with a guy that don't got a car no more. You're not going to deal with a guy that doesn't have a job. You're not going to deal with a guy that can't string along sentences or send you proper text messages with proper punctuation. Your tolerance for male stupidity goes down. Well, guess what happens? As your tolerance goes down, your standards go up. Standards go up, the men that are suitable for you go down. Now you're eliminating 80-90% of men from potentially being partners. So your standards go up, but here's the problem. Your value as a woman, not a value as a person, your value as a woman goes down. You're getting older and you're making more money, and you demand more. However, the man that you want wants younger, firmer, tighter. So how do you compete? It's tough for your older women a lot of the times, especially when you make a lot of money.
Men to understand about most black women that I know. Most of us, contrary to popular belief, don't just want a man. We want the man that we want. We want a man that we desire. We want a man that we're actually attracted to. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, intellectually. And if you're not that, you know what I mean?
Nowadays.
It is a lot to ask.
It's not a lot to ask.
I actually think it is.
No, I swear to God, everybody trying to convince us that we need to accept the bare minimum needs to go somewhere. No, that is not a lot to ask. I swear to God, the bar's in hell.
No, but I agree with you because
I just don't want it. That's my point. Yeah. So if you're not all of those things, if I don't desire you, I really don't want you. Real boss men, they do not desire a financial or an intellectual equal. They are not attracted to it. It is a turn off. The PP goes, burr, burr, burr. It does. I'm telling you the truth. They did not go to law school, L'Oreal, so they could end up with a peer. They went to law school, they went to medical school, they went to Harvard MBA so that they could be the dominant, so that they could run the shop. we're all single here on this panel. Are you single?
I am definitely single.
I'm newly single.
Yeah.
I've been single a very long time.
Yeah.
And single. And all successful, which is scary. So it is that hard, right? We're saying it's not that hard, but you have 4 successful women.
Yeah, that lady at the end was right. Y'all should be scared. The fact that all of y'all are in y'all 40s, as attractive as y'all are, all of y'all are successful and single. And the only woman that seems to be making any kind of sense up there in this panel is Eboni K. Williams. Surprisingly so. It seems like the more you see her on YouTube and other people's panels, the more she's starting to sound like Kevin Samuels. It's almost as if like those older successful women Kevin Samuels might have actually got through to some of them, because a lot of them are sitting in their 40s still looking good, but they single as French toast. I don't know, but yeah, you should be scared, because Melissa Ford over here, that's not asking for much. You probably think that because you spent most of your career being around entertainers. So it would make sense for you to think that way. But the only reason why you're in that space is because of the way you look. And how is that going for you? I'm like, Melissa Ford, probably, mid 40s now? Still look good, work out and everything. But clearly she must be a headache. Ain't no reason why a woman this attractive at that age should be single. Let's keep it moving.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Are the pickings slim? Or
yes, it's already yes.
Or
the answer is yes.
So it's just gonna be one
yes.
option, huh? Or
yes.
Or
yes.
Are the pickers picky?
Both.
No? Okay. Okay. I want to talk about it because you can't say, Lord, I want them to be 6'3", make $1 million a year, have this in the bank, be saved, know how to pick me up, know how to cook, know how to bake, get along with my mama, speak in tongues in the Holy Ghost, got a Bible in this car, pump my gas. Shut up!
It is nothing wrong with all that. No,
Nothing wrong with all that.
They can't.
Okay.
I think people do a lot of, like, I have girlfriends that have a list they're absolutely ridiculous lists. But
Ain't had no hair on his back.
yeah, I got one of them.
Ankles gotta be shaven. Gotta have good toes.
I don't know what he's.
Toenails gotta be clear. But you got corns. I'm just asking the question. I want to know, is the picker slim or are the pickers, let's holler at fresh. I'm coming back to you, KP. I'm going to stir it up today in the name of Jesus.
So I just wanted to touch on what you said about protecting Black women, and I wholeheartedly support that. But I also think as a Black woman, it's our responsibility to protect Black men as well, because I have brothers and I have friends and family that'll ride for me in a heartbeat. But I think it's my responsibility to not put myself in a situation where I would have to have them risk their lives to protect me, because I know they will. If I say pull up, they pulling up. But I think it's, for me, I just need to be careful and cautious of where I surround myself with, where I go, because so I don't want to have to put them in that situation. So as much as I want Black men, to protect Black women, I also think it's our responsibility to protect Black men in that same sense, because we wouldn't want them risking their lives getting hurt, because that way on me, like, damn, he pulled up to protect me and now he's hurt or injured or dead, So I think it's love that, but it's also our responsibility to protect the Black men in those situations.
Yeah, because what classy behavior is Black women known for? We are stereotyped to be loud, to be boisterous, to clap when we talk, to twerk everywhere we go. But what classy characteristic is Black women known for? We're too busy twerking to realize how it's destroying our image
and why no other race is taking us seriously because of how we victimize ourselves. We're too busy defending behaviors that destroy our image without realizing that we have no positive, no classy representation. Again, I ask the question, what's a classy characteristic that Black women are known for? If you think about it, all the characteristics.
In 1960, we had a 5% out of birth wedlock rate for unmarried women. In 1970, it rose to 11%, you know, when they was giving out that free sex and love. 1990, it jumped to 28%. In 2023, from 1990 to 2023, in the 30-year time period, it went to 77%. You don't think we have moral decay in this society? Huh? Look, the phrase a nation can only rise as high as the moral position of its women. It embodies a concept that has been echoed in various forms throughout history and in numerous cultures. It's not just me. Okay? The phrase suggests that women, often seen as the primary caregivers and educators of children in many societies, play a crucial role in shaping the moral framework of the next generation. If a woman holds a practice of high moral standards, guess what? They're likely going to pass that down, those values down to their children. And that what? Elevates the ethical standards of the nation as a whole. Now, what if you got a woman with low moral standards, tattoos, obese, children out of wedlock, cheating, adulterous, lying, stealing? These are the women that's raising your children. What you think is going to happen? Huh? We are analyzing the moral decay of Black American society, and I'm telling you, this is where we are.
Yeah, I tell you what else is scary. That jump from 28% all the way up to 77% in a little over 30 years. Jesus Christ. Man, y'all, bro. And I don't even gotta go down that road to explain why that number is so high now. If any of y'all understand the history of what happened in the 60s leading all the way up till now, then you already know. But if you don't, I'll be more than happy to do a video on that in itself. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's what the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.